Coach Ballisteri, head coach of Benton Boys Baseball. Coach, you guys are now 16-2 after 2 losses last week. Can you give a rundown of the North Little Rock and PA games?
Yeah, it was just it was a couple games that we struggled at the plate and just didn't get the job done hitting. But our pitching was still really, really good, and we had a couple breakdowns defensively against North Little Rock that hurt us. And when you're not hitting the ball and you make a couple errors, it amplifies things. And but the bottom line is we still had a chance in the last inning to win the game. Our pitching was good enough to keep us in the game, and we had to win and run at second base, and it just didn't happen. And we've had 2 or 3 games that we walked off with a win, and in that same situation, and it's in baseball, it's just not going to happen every time. And so we wasn't okay with losing, but we knew it could happen. And then we came the next night and we were a little bit flat, and we just did not hit the baseball. We played good defense. We pitched super good. I think through going into the 11th inning, we'd only given up 2 hits, and we did a great job. We just didn't get it done at the plate. And we've talked about it as a team, and we feel like we've got a pitching staff that can win the state championship, and we got a defense that can win the state championship. Mm-hmm. We've got to figure out our hitting, because right now we're not very good at the plate.
Gotcha.
And we've just got to get better.
All right, so despite those 2 losses, you guys were able to beat Parkview on Tuesday 2 different times.
Yeah.
Can you sort of give the steps you took to bounce back from those losses?
Well, Parkview's their program's at about as low as it can get, and we knew that going into the game, and it's really the first game of a series like that, you want to just put the team away, and that's what we did. I think we scored 15 runs in the first 3 innings, and we got that game over with right off the bat. And then the hardest thing to do after a game like that is to come back and play again. And we struggled a little bit in the second game of scoring some runs early, but we pitched well again, like I said, and just getting through those games, is the big thing. It's kind of like I compare it to Arkansas playing UAPB.
Yeah.
They were the same way. They won like 21-5, and then they came back and won 6-0.
Yeah.
So it's just tough. It's tough playing games like that, but you got to play them. They're a conference game, and we feel good about where we're at. And going into today against Brooklyn, they're a quality team.
Okay. So even with that dominance, was there a player that stood out to you in the?
Really, it was just a team effort. I really don't really. I think Caden Phillips had 4 hits in a row. That was about the best I can remember. But we had a lot of guys that stepped up and got big hits, and like I said, our pitching was good again. So
you talked about Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
You got Maumelle coming up. What do you know about them as a team?
Well, we got Brooklyn tonight, and Brooklyn's like 14-3. They're a quality team. They're coming in here with wins over some 5A schools that and played. I think they played Nettleton to a 1-run game. Batesville to a 1-run game, and then next week we're not able to play Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because of ACT testing for our 10th graders. Yeah. And it kind of puts us in a little bit of a bind because we don't get to play till the end of the week, and then we have a quick turnaround for conference the following week. But we play Cabot on Thursday, and they're one of the best teams in the 7A Central. And then we turn around and play Maumelle, and Maumelle's going to be our toughest conference foe so far, and they've got really good quality pitching. That's their strength. They've got probably 3 Division I pitchers on their team, and they're young. They're 10th graders and 9th graders, but they can pitch, and they play really good defense. They hadn't hit the ball real well, so if we'll just go out there and play like we're capable of playing, and we'll hit the baseball, we'll be fine.
Gotcha. That's all we got.
All right. Appreciate you.